pretty damn awesome. Got to go up here, son. This is a fountain.
Oh.
That looks old, eh? In the carvings. Going to be a chateau without the water. Library, boutique and gift shop. 6 p.m. Just closed. So we're at Chateau Bretagne, Ducs de Bretagne. This place, man. Awesome. I'm just gonna have a better view of the city of Nantes, which is spelled Nantes. Everything's silent. Eh? Protests. Palestine protests. It wouldn't be France without some protests. Oh look, there's a big church up there, son. Hello people, welcome to the city of Nantes. Awesome. It's like 28 degrees Celsius here right now. Roasting. Un Chateau de la Loire. Everything's in French. Oh, wait there. 15th and 18th century. A Loire Valley Castle. The branch of the Loire that flowed past the foot of the castle was a bustling and navigable waterway carrying considerable commercial traffic. In the 19th century, the building of a quay made the loading and unloading of ships easier, as well as allowing construction of a railway line. 20th century, infilling branches of the Loire removed the water from the centre of Nantes. So this is the 15th to the 18th century. And you've got the 19th railway going past. And now it's trams. So 15th century, I think. Maybe 500 years.
Aye.
What have we got here? Oh, 1466. The castle of the Dukes of Brittany. The castle, as you see it today, is essentially the work of the last Dukes of Brittany, Francois II and his daughter Anne. Designed at the end of the 15th century, this imposing castle was built during the Duchy of Brittany's struggle for independence. Inside its walls, overlooking the courtyard, it is a veritable palace. Awesome. Awesome. Some graffiti. Again, I think that could be upside down. More graffiti. Wonder how old the graffiti is. Nantes city centre, cool place. On the outskirts, me and my son, we parked the caravan up on the outskirts and walking through. We walked through the ghettos in Nantes and it was a bit rough, should we say. But it was worth it to get to the main city centre. That's got Holyrood Palace vibes to me. Le Petit Gouvernement. This building, formerly known as Loges du Roi, Royal Lodge, was erected by order of King Francois I. From its attic, there was direct access to the battlements. In 1532, Francois I secured the perpetual union of Brittany and France, bringing to an end the castle's residential functions. And there's a handsome chap there. What?
Just be quiet.
Who? Doors. I'm not getting told to be quiet off a door. So that's where we came through. Ramparts. Hi, Biddy. How you doing, Biddy Mac? And Celia. Hello, Celia. Glad you're here. Got a cool building over there. La Tour de Fer au Cheval. That's what that is. La Tour de Fer au Cheval. Hey, Jed. A biscuit factory becomes a cultural centre. The Lou Biscuit Factory opened on the river bank opposite the castle and became famous for the Petit Bois biscuits, still sold today. Designed by architect Blason, 2 towers were added to mark the entrance of the factory. The factory became a cultural centre called Le Lou Unique. So that's a biscuit factory over there. Pretty grand for a biscuit factory, I've got to say. It beats Burton's in Edinburgh. Beats Burton's. Some shitty sort of industrial building in
Just before Western Hills.
Chateau Industrial Estate. Listen. I can hear angels. Oh. Awesome. What's that?
Think of it as a choir.
Choir. Oh, there's some Greek gods. There's Aphrodite and her buddies. That over there is a skyscraper called the Tower Bretagne.
Tour Bretagne.
Brittany. Brittany skyscraper tower. You see how high it is. Oh, then I want to drop my phone here. My hands are sweaty because, like I said, it's in the high 20s here. Amazing. Wouldn't be surprised if my phone overheated and exploded. It's just so hot. Hey son.
Aye.
There's stairs down there, but got the masonry over there. Stone masonry. So we started in that courtyard over there. There's a fountain. And we went upstairs over there and we came all the way around. I think the most impressive view is from the outside there.
Aye. You can see through the windows like what's
Oh, aye.
inside.
13th century castle extensions. The first castle was built at the foot of the Gallo-Roman ramparts to protect a branch of the Loire. 13th and 14th centuries, the castle was extended, as were the town walls, which were also rebuilt at this time. 15th century, the last Duke of Brittany ordered the building of a new castle on the same site. All that remained of the castle was a polygonal tower dating back to the 14th century. This might be the polygonal tower here. It looks polygonal in shape. So this is the oldest part of the castle. Although these might seem more impressive than the Scottish castles, they're nowhere near as old. a lot of them. The first public promenade in Nantes. The old wastelands outside the city walls were landscaped during the 18th century, linking to the river Erdre to the Loire, and the area became first public promenade in Nantes. So there's the tower there, son.
Alright. So, a lot of these castles are new, and a lot of Scottish castles are old.
Well, they're not exactly new. They're
But
just
newer.
they're newer than the Scottish ones.
Then did we just stop building? Because we don't often see castles from around this time in Scotland.
Well, I think it was after the sort of Norman conquest, and when the Normans took over, it was they were the ones building the castles. And
Aye, but what I mean is, like, there's no really newish castles